6 goals in 4 games. That's pretty much unheard of for a defenseman. I mean, that's like Paul Coffey's stuff, and he almost matched that record.
Yeah.
Just thoughts about Cale and his ability to score from the back end.
I mean, you don't see it every day, and but he's a special player, and he's hitting his stride. He's playing well, and I think there's an element to it where he's shooting the puck more. There's an element to it where he's just recognizing what teams are giving him, and he's moving into the right areas and making plays. But I think he's done a really nice job here recently, tonight especially, of just either distributing the puck when he should be or shooting it when he should be. And those decisions like lead to good offensive zone time, offensive zone chances. And I mean, he's an elite player, and especially in that position on the offensive zone blue line, he's as good as anybody I've ever seen.
A little over 5 years ago, you were wondering if you'd ever get your chance in this league, in this job. How gratifying is it to be the #1 leading coach on the Avalanche win list?
I mean, it's an honor to be coaching this team. I've said that before. I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be here, especially after the first year. So for me, it's satisfying, but it's not the reason I came. You know, it's to move up a list, or you know, I enjoy coaching the team, and when our team plays well and we get rewarded for our hard work, and we're all chipping in, trying to accomplish the ultimate goal, and that's to win the Stanley Cup. And you know, there's a lot of work that goes into it every year. I'm proud of my staff, and we've got a good staff here that's really hard work. We've got a great group of leadership and great group of guys in the room, and you know, I'm just one piece of that, but I'm certainly happy to be doing it, and grateful to be doing it here with the Avalanche. Love the city, love the people of the city, and the people that I work with, so it's fun for me to come to work every day, and there's no better job in the world.
Jared, have you ever seen anything as strange as this malfunctioning skate plate?
No. I said it on the bench. I was like, what, again? Like, I've never seen it happen. You rarely see it happen even once. Like, I've seen players lose it. You see the odd goalie every once in a while, but I've never seen it as often, and certainly not in back-to-back games, and then twice at the start of the second period. But yeah, at that point I was just like, okay, JJ's gone in, he's ready, he's mentally in the game, he made a couple big stops, and I just felt like that's his game now. Like, let's find a solution to the skate problem. The holders is what's giving us trouble. It's breaking, and the trigger's not holding the blade in, so it's just falling out. So he's going to change. The solution is he's going to change holders to a different brand and put him on the skates he has, so he'll be ready to go for Dallas. And hopefully those holders don't give us some problems, or I don't know what the next solution will be.
What can you say about the same skate?
Same skates, yeah.
Okay.
They changed the holder last game, though. That's why he had to leave the game. They couldn't get it to work. It was broken, so they put a new one on, and now this one malfunctioned. So we'll go to a different holder, and hopefully there's no more issues.
What can you say about Johansson having to come in under those conditions 2 games in a row?
Well, he's been good. I mean, it takes a lot of. It's not an easy job being a backup, and you know, not playing for a while, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into it with UC and JJ in our case, of keeping them ready and keeping them sharp, and you never know when you're going to get the next start and how long it's going to be. He has a good idea based on our schedule and our conversations, but he doesn't know exactly when it's going to be, so you always got to be ready. So you got to be mentally turned on and focused and ready to go on a daily basis, and you got to make sure you're still like not easing off in practice, that you're sharp and you're getting your work in, and that's before and after practice and in practice. And JJ is really driven to improve. He's a real coachable kid, and you know, he's been working and getting better since he joined us, and we like what we're seeing from him in practice and now in the games. And I think that game now puts him at 1-1-1 on the year, which is really good for a backup, and he's going to play some more games here coming up, because we've got another back-to-back this week, and 4 games the following week, so we'll see when Frankie's ready to go and just how that all plays out. But I'm impressed with the kid and his work ethic and his determination to get better.
Kind of a technical question, but on
A 5-on-3, why do you go with 2 defensemen instead of the normal power play?
I like the right and left shot in there, and I know Berkey is a left shot, but defensemen just have a easier job surveying the ice up there. Taser's certainly a capable guy, obviously. But I like those two guys. They play together all the time. There's good chemistry. They move the puck well with each other, and they know what's tuned in there. And then we have Berkey on the other unit, if we ever get to it, which today on 150, if we hadn't scored, then those guys would have been coming out for the last 30 seconds of it. So and we've gone, with Mac, and when we're healthy, we use Mac up there and Comfort down at the net. So things are changing, so we're moving them around a little bit.
Jared,
Sorry, one thing there.
Jared, the role that Curtis McDermott plays obviously is more of a dying breed. Is this just a case of offsetting the fact that they have a guy that plays the same role, or was there more to letting him into this game?
Well, there's more to it for sure. That's a piece of it though. They've been a big, heavy team that's kind of tried to get physical with us in the past. But again, I touched on it this morning. Like Dermy's been working hard. He's interested in that forward spot. It gives us security for our team, and we know that great teammate will do anything for the group, and he did a nice job. His details were good today. He did a good job, and that line did a good job, and we're around the net, and I think it keeps the opposition on their toes a little bit as well. So he works hard at his game, a lot like JJ, takes it real serious, and he's a real good team guy, great to have in the room on game night.
Last one, Justin.
Newhook looks like he's really moving his legs right now, goals in back-to-back games. To your eye, what are you seeing from him right now?
Yeah, well, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, ever since he's been back, really, but that was certainly a quick game from him, but he just looks way more assertive. He's on pucks, he's hungry, he's winning his battles, races, making plays when they're available to him. Obviously, we know he's got an offensive gift there too, and we need some depth scoring, and he's filling the role. I've been really impressed with him from day one since he's been back, and you know what, I should say that I've been impressed with him since he got sent down with the conversations I've had with Crow, because different guys handle that different ways. They can pout, they can feel sorry for themselves, they can, think it's my fault that he's not here, or Joe's fault, or whatever it is, but that isn't going to get you up any quicker, and I think Crow did a great job sending that message to him, and knew from the day he stepped on the ice with the Eagles, he was determined to get back and do what he needed to do to get here. We always knew it was in him because we saw it in flashes even last year. It's just about, there he needed to put in more work. There had to be more work involved in his game. He wasn't just going to be able to skill his way through. And as fast as he recognized that, it's credit to him, because not all guys do recognize it that quickly.